Hello and welcome, my alternate Bloon rounds noobs, and my avocados that are not going to be turned into guacamole. It's quite a rare occurrence, but oh, you can actually see, I never even noticed, you can see the balloons kind of flopping in here from random nowhere land before they actually come in through here. But it does not look like the correct amount of balloons that are coming through. It's like it's weird. Very, very weird. But anyways, we've got alternate balloon rounds today, which is not usually that difficult of a game mode, but it's pretty difficult on this map in particular because this is a freaking tough map. So we're going to try to walk you guys through this one. We're also going to show off the new, beautiful wizard plays that we're going to be popping out today. We're talking about Dragon's Breath, Summon Phoenix, and Wizard Lord Phoenix, which all got changes for, in my opinion, the significantly better. But of course, we have to test them out in a real game and see if it actually makes sense for us. So, getting started in here, though, we cannot just go straight into a Dragon's Breath. We got to kind of pop something else down. I think the answer for us is probably a crossbow, because he does decent amounts of damage, can shoot down a nice straight line here, and then also pop camo balloons, and anything else that might try to... Whoa, there we go. Oh, no, yes, perfectly. All right. So, yeah, he's just a good alternate blue round tower here. Only weakness for us right now is the lead balloons, and if they come out of two different directions, we could actually end up starting to lose some real lives, which is kind of sad. You know what? At this point, I'm actually just going to swap this guy to first, and yeah, we're gonna just tank the lead if it actually comes down to it, and see how this is gonna go down. But realistically, I don't see this being a really hard time in the first 30 rounds or so. But once we get to round 40, that's when things are gonna get wild. We have to somehow figure out how do we pop a reinforced Moab on round 40, and then obviously start popping Moabs soon after that, like mad style. So, to make this all go down, oh, here we go. First lead, it's going to come out of the top, perfect. Let's put her on strong, let's go like that. Should last long enough back to first, and we get both leads popped. And again, most of the hard blues seemingly are coming out of the top layer here, so that's kind of a good thing. I think I do want to try to be greedy here. And I'm also going to be greedy and... lazy as crap. I'm just gonna put a monkey, a banana farmer down here so I can let my bananas just flow into my pocket the rest of the game here. This is probably the toughest round I'm gonna have to deal with for a while. And crossbow Soda combo. Oh my god, purple balloons come out right now. All right, Soda. Yes, well played, well played. You know what? I'm gonna go big on it. I'm gonna go for a quick 2-0 here, and then I finally have to start building some actual defense here, folks. And I think I'm gonna straight go for a wizard. So, yeah, look at this. Oh, my gosh. Another Soda jump. And we're... Let the road spikes handle it for a little while here, but it's not going to last forever. Good. Round 18. A bunch of yellows coming out right now. Oh, my God, it's crazy! But we make it happen. And I'm going to go for a quick wall of fire here. That should clean up a lot of the balloons as soon as they walk in here. But I don't think it's going to affect both sides, which is kind of sad. Also, you should note that this pipe right here is actually in the way, so like we can't just put a wizard down right in the middle. We do have to put him either kind of on the top or on the bottom here. There we go. We already got the wall of fire. Does not affect both sides, but as soon as balloons walk in here, they are going to get burned to a crisp. That is a nice thing to have happen already. And I can go for a quick intense magic monkey sense here so I can get the lead. Oh crap! Not against purples though, evidently. It doesn't matter. Crossbow snipes them, and we are good. Now even the camel lead here coming out around 24 should go down, but clearly, we do not have enough lead popping power yet, so I need to go for that Dragon's Breath. He's got to come out pretty soon here, otherwise we're probably going to be doomed. More purples coming out, but again, crossbow, surprisingly, again, cleaning them up for now. And with a nice Soda jump, again, perfectly timed, we still move on and survive! And so every single tower I have right now does have camo detection. And that's nice because round 27 is a big, beefy balloon round of full camo balloons, man. I know, it's kind of crazy how we go from... a few camos here and there to round 27 coming out as camos. Good thing is, Dragon's Breath only $1,000 away. We should get it by the end of round maybe 28 here or something like that. Yeah, looks all right, looks all right. Boom to strong here to get as many lead balloons popped as possible. Oh crap, Soda, get to work, and we do survive that, and Dragon's Breath is officially up. So we got to talk about Dragon's Breath first of all. So I just want to mention that Dragon's Breath has not been officially changed as a tower, but he's already really good. Okay, Wall of Fire, Dragon's Breath combo, possibly the best balloon popper in the entire game for his price. The only weakness is obviously purple balloons, but then we have to add in the fact that he works really well with simple buffs. So a jungle drums buff or a or an alchemy buff or just about anything really. is going to be amazing. It's like a really, really, really good combo. So I'm just going to say it. I think you should do it pretty much every game. So we're going to move this wizard a little bit higher up. And the reason why is because this is where the biggest balloons are going to come out. So I want to make sure that I've got him covered. I'm going to go for another Dragon's Breath. And then I'm going to alch them both. And then we're going to talk about the 4th and 5th tiers, which got insane, insane changes. And I promise you, you will not be let down by the end of this video. You're going to be so happy that I showed you the new Dragon's Breath combo. So I was able to greed pretty hard here and get my second Dragon's Breath wizard up before the Moab. I'm very happy with that. I still want to go Intense Magic and Monkey Sense, though. I think it's the right combo. Purple Bloons are still seemingly an issue, though. I might have to do something about that soon. Medium-level Sniper or something like that. I don't know. But I don't want to let that fly for the rest of the game, because I know wizards do have that purple weakness. That is an actual factor for them. Alright, so we got the Moab coming out soon. I think I'm going to try to at least get a 3rd tier alch out. I definitely want to put it on the top wizard more than the bottom wizard, but I still want them both to be buffed. So we're going to go like this. See if we can afford a Berserker Brew in time. If I can, I think the Moab will go down, but it might be one of those, like, barely at the very last second we jump on it with Soda and it finally dies. So, here we go. Elk is up. Do we get it up in time? I think so. Kind of. Alright, it is coming out of the top. That's good news. Wizard's melting it a little bit. There we go. Fire is going to hit it. Soda's going to jump on it. We're going to get a couple balloons left over. The burning stuff is going to last a little while, and we get it taken down with the road spikes in the back. Beautiful. Beautiful play so far. All right, so nothing is going on as far as I'm concerned. Crazy style right now. I think I want to farm just a little bit more because I do want to go for a 5th tier wizard today. And I don't think we're going to be able to afford it in any meaningful time frame if I don't do that. So we've got another Moab coming out of the top. We can take it down with just that one wizard. But on the bottom here, oh boy, this is not looking good. Without Soda to help out, we got to jump on those ceramics. We can barely hang on. All right, we cannot keep struggling like that. We've got to go for a Summon Phoenix. We finally get to see the beauty that is this new change. So let's talk about it real quick. So Dragon's Breath damage over time is going to be increased from 1 to 2. All right, so this is, again, the damage over time, not the direct damage of him. It's important to note because a lot of towers got a new damage over time multiplier. The weird thing about this damage over time thing is obviously the closer you put him in the front of the map, the longer that damage over time is going to have time to react. But you really do need to put him in the front of the map, and if you're already popping things very, very quickly, it like just doesn't matter much. So even crazier than that, though, is damage over time on the big balloons is not significant. Like, it's just not really going to matter much for us, to be honest. But, ooh, dang, Summon Phoenix! Yeah! Save the day, good sir. But in addition to that, the breath attack pierce was reduced from 4 to 3, okay? But in addition to that, the breath now fires 2 projectiles. So you might have seen that already. But a Dragon's Breath wizard does not shoot out 1 Dragon's Breath fire. It now shoots out 2 Dragon's Breath fires once you get it to a Summon Phoenix. So, that's nice by itself. It sounds like it's doubling it, but it's not quite doubling it because, again, we're losing that attack pierce from 4 to 3. But really, if you think about it like this, if you lose a 1 from 4 to 3, but you're doubling the total of the projectiles, you're going to go from 3 to 6. So we are getting about 33% more popping power from 4 to 6, basically. So, or really, I guess we should do the real math, all right? People do not like Chris math, which is just making up numbers whenever. So there's actually a formula if you want to know. So it's quite simple. You take the final... Yeah, I know, I had to look it up again. I wanted to make sure I didn't screw up. So I would have so many people angry at me if I'm finally like, I'm going to explain this to you guys, and then just get it wrong. So, you take the final value, so in this example we have 6, minus the original value, which would be 4, and we get 2. And then we divide by the original. In this case would be 4. So it's 2 over 4, or 50%, right? So it's a 50% change in total popping power, just like that, which is pretty sweet. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We got 2 reinforced mobs coming out right now around 50. I'm going to go for my second Summon Phoenix right now, and I feel pretty good about that. In fact, I feel so good that I do not feel bad about going for the banana farms here. By the way, I did go for a bottom path here because Banana Salvage got a small buff, but I don't think it's worth it still. I haven't done the math yet, but I just wanted to see what would happen. It does not seem like I should have done that. Any which way. a 50% increase in popping power, but that does not take into account buffs, and buffs change this completely. So, for example, if we get an Alchemist that gives us +2 damage, but we have 2 different projectiles we're shooting out now, that is a huge increase compared to the original. In fact, possibly doubling the total damage of everything, right? So these are big numbers we're talking about, and they are going to actually matter for us. Note that this one Summon Phoenix Wizard is actually able to take down reinforced mobs pretty well. And of course, we've got 2 abilities now to play around with as well, which is, of course, very, very strong. I am happy with these guys. Let me just say that much. I'm very happy with these guys. So I don't think it's going to be a foolproof, amazing way to play the game. So I'm going to get a tower that can pop. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. We get a tower that can kind of help us out for now. But this guy also got nerfed. It's kind of sad, actually. The Robo Monkey got a slight nerf. I don't even want to talk about it much. It's just a price nerf as far as if I remember correctly. So it really doesn't matter that much. But it is important to note that, oh my god, I just saw this thing that kind of scared the crap. Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god, we barely got it. All right, I double Phoenix that crap. Totally not worth. And we jumped. But now we got Sawdust Swords at this point. So if I get another big rush coming in here, I can take it down. More reinforced Moabs, though. And soon I will have a Robo Monkey. I'm going to give him Camo Protection as well, and I think he's going to be a really good addition to our team. Admittedly, also, our weakness is probably Group Bloons. So round 63 could end up being an issue. But, I don't know. We're going to go with the flow on that one. Realistically, what I should be doing is having a Phoenix alive all the time. As soon as the Phoenix is gone, just press it again. It's about a half cooldown here, so I'm always going to have at least 1 Phoenix active at any point. All right, Robo Monkey is up. And again, I do want to go for this bottom path because I do think Camo Bloons could be a problem. So, I like that. Plus, it's a nice slowdown right where all of my monkeys are. Right in the front of the map, dude. And then realistically, what we want to do is we want to save up for the Whoop. Guess if not seen a Whoop lately, he's even beefier than the Summon Phoenixes. He also got a significant buff. In a cool way. Probably not as significant as Summon Phoenix itself because you have to spend $50,000 to get him. But still, it's a pretty awesome buff nonetheless. And I want to kind of wait until I see him before I talk about it. Otherwise, I get a little too ahead of the game here. Round 60. Reinforced BFB. Oh, easily taken down right here. This is such a good combo. Also, Elk. You know what? Let's double Elk these guys. Let's do this. Let's get another Elk. And let's get a village going. Try to see if we can get most of my monkeys in range of the village. If not, all the monkeys would be great. Oh, yeah. Easily get them all in there. Slide them in there, including Soda. Nice. All right, keep that Phoenix activated. Round 63 is coming up, though, and this is admittedly a scary round. I don't remember if alternate Bloon rounds has a tougher round 63, but I think it's actually easier. I think it's like a bunch of Moabs instead of ceramics for some reason. So it is ceramics. They are going down very easily. Like, too easily? I'll throw down a Phoenix just because. And some Camo 63s coming out as well. No problem. All right, 63 goes down. Oh, no. There's the Moabs. I knew they were there somewhere. Crap tons of reinforced mobs at this point. Still absolutely annihilating everything. Oh, my God. This is nice, guys. All right, so what's next on the list, man? Definitely that Whoop. So we got $54,000 we got to save up for. I think one more farm's probably in order here. So let's go for... Now, is this going to be in range? Oh, why can I put it up there? Come on, really? All right, that's in range. We're going to go for another quick 3-2. And I really only have 14 rounds in alternate Bloon rounds, but I was thinking we try to go to round 100. Try to push the game to its limit just a little bit. See if that Whoop really is going to be that designer's choice now. That amazing tower that no matter what strategy you're trying to pull off, he's just going to be good. If we sell these guys, we get about 15K, so we need about $40,000 or so before we can get him. So I'll meet you guys back in a couple rounds. So now things are still going quite well at this point. Even against these really, really big, beefy Bloons. These rounds that are unusual. It's like a mixture of rounds and balloons. Bloons. Again, my voice. I feel like an idiot sometimes because it's weird. When my jaw is messed up, it not only makes my jaw get messed up, but it like confuses my brain a little bit. My brain is like, oh, Chris, your mouth is supposed to move this way to make these noises, and it's not moving exactly as anticipated. So I end up saying weird words that like I wouldn't normally say in the first place, and it's just so freaking goofy. If you guys haven't heard, yeah, I messed up my jaw a little bit. Like starting in like November last year. And I've been working through it, and I even went to physical therapy for my jaw. and it helped for a little while, but it actually made things significantly worse in other ways. So I had to try to, like, I almost want to call it, like, threading the needle between, like, fixing my other issues while also fixing my jaw at the same time. It's so freaking goofy. And this is all compounded on the fact that I already have a weird neurological condition that affects my eyes. So I am just not doing well as a person. Just want to throw that out there. I'm trying to work through it and make it all happen, but clearly I struggle at life. Dang, around 76 is just massive amounts of PFPs. This is good for money. That's one thing. I might have to double Phoenix this, though. Let's see. This is actually going better than I thought. Robo Monkey. Oh, wait. Second Phoenix. All right. Scary stuff, but we do survive. All right, we're almost up to Wolf, though. And yeah, I'm going to get it on this round. I'm going to wait until I get 40k. I'm going to sell everything. I'm just going to do it. Let's do double Phoenix just because. And as soon as I see that 40k number, I'm going for it. And it is close enough. Boom, 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 boom. And Whoop is up. So I don't know why I picked the bottom guy to be my Whoop, but if you can see, you might be able to see that, first of all, we get a Phoenix all the time. All right, that is not unusual, but that was not always the case, by the way. That before the, I don't even remember what update this guy existed on, but they did not usually have a Phoenix on all the time. It was only the activated ability, and then when they added this Phoenix in, it made him more consistent overall. And now they decided they want to make his regular attack just that much more powerful. So you might not be able to see it all that well, just because we're popping crappy zebras right now in around 78, but hopefully once we get a little bit further and we start actually aiming against big Bloons, you can see that his attack went from not 1, not 2 flames, but all the way up to 3 flames. So again, if you're alking or perma-brewing or doing anything related to that, you're going to get way more power. But of course, they did not leave it just there. They went a little crazier with it. So the Dragon's Breath attack over time increased from 1 to 10! 10! 10! So if you hit anything with the Dragon's Breath's flame, it's freaking done, dude. It's freaking done. This is the breath attack, by the way, not the Phoenix, and not the actual Whoop ability here. I just want to note that real quick. 1 to 10 times as much, right? That's insane. So that's obviously wild already. Dragon's Breath attack now fires 3 projectiles, which is cool. So now we're hitting more things with our fire. Awesome. That sounds good. I like that. Now don't forget, Whoop, his damage against mobs is not going to be quite as insane as it is against the Bloons. Against the Bloons, 10 damage. Against ceramics is like obliteration kind of amounts. Against big Bloons, 10 damage means almost, I don't say nothing. When you got 700 health, even if you're doing damage over time, 7 seconds worth, I mean, that's like 70 damage, just like nothing, right? So the main attacks actually do still have to kind of hit them and kill them with their regular power. The damage over time does not affect the big Bloons, it affects the small Bloons, or the smaller Bloons. Mobs, a little bit, ceramics in particular. That's not all, though. There is another change here. So the breath attack damage has been reduced from 6 to 2. Well, okay. So it's really not about the damage of the regular attack now. It's really a damage over time thing. It's going to affect things long term, so you do have to put him closer to the front of the map. Now, we just popped a Oh My God here with this strategy right now, which is not bad using none of our abilities. And all these abilities are great, by the way. Saw it as a Sword Charge, even just a regular Phoenix is probably enough to help us out a lot, but let alone the Wizard Lord Phoenix ability, which is the most insane ability in probably the entirety of the game. So, in addition to that, though, Dragon's Breath Attack Pierce has gone way lower. Attack Pierce reduced from 50 to 15. So we got some really wild changes here. I don't want to say way, way, way worse or way, way, way better, but definitely different. All right, let's go to free play. Let's see if we can beat to around 100 at this point. I'm curious if I don't add much to my current strategy, if we could just like go all the way. So let's try with an ability. So first of all, the Bloons are technically inactive and cannot be hurt until they walk onto the screen here. That kind of sucks. It's weird to be able to see Bloons and have them not be able to get hit. You know, it's not like they are weirdly like above the screen. Like no, they just don't exist yet. They're like in a tunnel at this point. Here we go. Let's go for another. Oops, wrong thing. Phoenix ability. Things are going okay at this point, but honestly, once the Bloons get back here, oh my god, once they get back here, we're doomed! That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a Crossbow Master, I think. It's kind of a weird tower, but he's going to be really, really good for me for right now. And I got to use my Wolf ability again here. And now Crossbow Master is officially up. We're going to leave him on last now instead of first. And I want to shoot down this nice straight line for myself. And, dang. Super Ceramics, dude. Getting to the very back of the map. I don't like this. I front-loaded my defense, and now that we have to deal with big Bloons, if they sink through, I mean, I don't want to say we're screwed or anything, but that is definitely difficult for us. All right. Okay. Not horrible, but not great. This is what I'm going to do. Since it's seemingly small amounts of... Oh, my God. All right, well, that's it. Nope, we're going to continue. I could fix this. I could fix this. So far, this sucks. All right, we're going to go for some spike balls in the back. It's just small amounts of ceramics taking first. We're going to go like this. And I also want to go for a quick ice tower back here just to slow everything down, keep them next to my spike factory, and let them slowly pop over time. So we're going to go for the permafrost. Let's go enhanced freeze. And I'll get cold snap. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side with possibly an Arctic wind, though, with maybe long range so I can reach all the way across the way. So let's get the long range first. Refreeze, and then go for that Arctic wind. All right, let's see if this is going to be the new Wombo combo strat where we can actually make this all happen properly. Seemingly going significantly better for no reason. Like, I did not change anything in the front part of the map, just in the back part of the map. Also, I should make sure that I use my Wolf here to actually keep these things activated. Yeah, you know what? There's still a lot of Bloons sneaking through, more than I would have expected, to be honest. With like a Wolf actually activated, we have ceramics sneak through to the back here. That's crazy. Stupidly crazy. All right, here we go. It's time. Arctic wind, and you know what? Why not? Let's go snowstorm, and that's going to be really well for us. I think that I probably should add in some textures or something as well. Go kind of hardcore on the flames. Just know that purple Bloons are the only big weakness for me. That's where Robo Monkey comes in. He's still going to be able to, hopefully, keep me in the game there. So we're going to go with a Ring of Fire over here and a Ring of Fire over here. And see if we can clean up everything for the rest of the game, because I'm honestly not making any extra money here. This is alternate Bloon runs, by the way, so we're going to have to deal with DDTs fairly soon as well. A Reinforced Bat at the end of the game, which I don't think we're going to be able to pop that thing no matter what we do. Like, there's just no way. All right, DDTs, though, pretty good, pretty good. At least not shabby. All right, I just decided to go for another random Arctic wind back here. Why not? You know, like, it's going to work for us. And then, believe it or not, though, things are getting pretty wild at this point. I mean, we have to use a lot of abilities just to survive. But realistically, my problem is that I'm not consistent enough with my abilities. I just need to make sure that I get one thing activated all the time. That's really what I need. Spike Factories, though, saving the freaking day, man. I love these things. Like, this is, like, literally the most ideal strategy ever. Also, my bottom defense is way, 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 way worse than my top. Oh, and there it goes! Oh, I did have abilities. I just suck. I just suck. Screw it. I'm going for it, boys. We can make this happen. Round 93, I knew it had DDTs, but I did not know it had reinforced DDT. No! No! Okay, I'm done. I did not realize my ice tower did not have top path, cross path. Dang, I screwed that up. If I was able to freeze them, I would have been able to slow it down and make some stuff happen, but I suck. I suck too much. So any which way, I mean, what do you guys think? You guys happy with Wizlord Phoenix new abilities? I don't know. I like it overall, but it's definitely different. I would not necessarily call it a full-on buff. The 4th tiers feel like a big buff. The 5th tiers feel like a change. Damage over time 1 to 10 is nice, but the 3 projectiles is nice, but the damage reduced from 6 to 2, the pierce reduced from 50 to 15, that's a big deal. We're not hitting as many Bloons as we should. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.